All right.
Last one, Tragedy of Macbeth.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Washington, Frances McDormand.
You love her, innit?
Of course, bro. She's fucking...
No, but I mean, I feel like you fancy her a little. Like, I feel like she's like one of them little mad fetishes where it's like,
Don't do that.
You're an old...
Don't do that.
An old grey cougar.
Don't do that. You're misbehaving now.
You can have that. Is there not mature women that you kind of think is a bit of a spice?
Yeah, but not Frances. I just think she's a sick actress.
But it'd be off like that sometimes. You get me? You be finding them mad little...
No, I just think she's a dope actress. If I see...
No, she's sick,
There's certain movies, like even with Olivia Colman, like if I see she's in something, I'm like, right, this is...
But it's like what I was saying. It's like, it's almost like this is her life. Like she just walks on set and it's like I can't imagine someone like her getting nervous, running their lines through the mirror. Like it's almost like this is just...
You say magic. That she probably does.
Yeah, but makes it look like a piece of fucking cake.
All right. I'm assuming you want me to do this like old English, but...
I feel like this is easy for you, though. I feel like you've done this a couple of times.
What, old English?
Yeah, man. I feel like you've been around the block, man.
Thou Scottish lord becomes convinced by a trio of witches that thine he will become the next king of Scotland, and thou's ambitious wife supports him in thy plan of seizing power.
It was cool. I felt like he could have been a bit more
what?
theatric with it, like kind of. Yeah, I mean, kind
Is that what you want?
A bit more of a play, like.
Oh, you want?
It's cool now. It's
all
cool.
Right, cool.
It's cool.
I thought it was all right.
Hold the L.
Well, I wouldn't really say it was an L. First of all,
do you know the story of Macbeth?
Ish. I knew about the witches.
I did this in English sometime, but
I
more remember like the Romeo and Juliet. Like, that was the main Shakespeare thing for us, right?
Yeah.
What story do you know better than Romeo and Juliet? Exactly.
I know. I knew, but I didn't know.
It's ignorant for us not to know. Macbeth.
I mean, I know who it is.
I mean, I had to Google it while I was watching.
What, Macbeth?
In terms of, I didn't know the whole story of it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know how it ended. I didn't know.
I knew certain things
because there were certain things that was happening. And finally, we could get into it. Like, well, let's get into it, man.
Okay, we can even talk about this because everyone knows the story of Macbeth anyway. So
that's true.
Yeah, you don't have to think it.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not gonna lie. I put this on, and they started speaking, and I was like, it better not be like this throughout the whole movie because I ain't understanding what's really going on here. Now, I'll be serious, bro. I was like, what? Like, thine eagles are flying through time and back forth, and the ponce whence hence. I was like,
bro, it was really, and I guess this is how it is, but it was really confusing to the point where it was foreign. It was foreign to me.
That's what I was saying to you. I was like, have you seen this? And you was like, I ain't watched it yet. And then, but I was half gonna say, let's do something else. Because I was like,
we're gonna have to do this. This is a big film.
I was like,
Apple. We didn't even mention that this is Apple.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's Apple movie. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah,
this is the second movie after Swan Song, right? Then which is really interesting when you think how Swan Song was and how this was done.
Yeah. One thing I say about this is fucking shot amazing. Like the you didn't like it?
Yeah, I did, but not. I didn't realize I liked it until halfway in.
Yeah, I didn't realize I liked this movie until halfway in. To be honest, it took me a while to get into this.
I didn't realize I liked it until like an hour in.
I was watching this
about half.
I was I was watching this and I was like, I was like, you know, this is the type of movie that makes me think like, did this watch it or not thing even worth it, bruv? Like, is this even worth it? Like is it worth it? Like. What I'm trying to do, is it worth watching these type of movies?
Like, is this
what I'm doing? Like,
am I gonna get somewhere with this?
So I was like, oh my days. But then it kind of got in the movie. I was like, raw, okay, cool. Like this is kind of hard. I like this. And I'm not gonna lie, I loved how it was shot. Like, I get what you're saying, because at the start, it didn't really dawn on me. I was like, it looked a bit strange. I was like, what type of movie is this?
Bro, first 3 minutes, I said, yeah, this film's gonna be different. I think it started with the witch and that, right?
Yeah.
6 minutes in, bro, I shit you not, yeah? And I'm gonna get cursed out for this, but this is this is what this thing's all about. We give the realness, innit? Like, man's just the average guy out here giving man's real opinion. 6 minutes in, bro, I thought, bro, this is like just an expensive Nollywood film. I shit you not, it crossed my mind, bro. It could, like the way it was like shot like a play.
Nah, it was.
It was
but
shot
I think
like
it was
a
supposed to be like that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I was like, what is this? This is just some expensive Nollywood thing. This is dead. The scenery looks dead. It's simple.
We didn't even mention that it's directed by Joel Cohen.
Oh yeah. We said that
half of the Coen brothers.
Half
of the Coen brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks so simple. I was like, you know why as well? When I heard about this film, heard Denzel, heard Macbeth, know about Shakespeare, know about Coen's, Apple, I thought, big budget.
Yeah.
This is going to be a magazine.
Macbeth with guns.
Yes. With an AK-47.
Yeah.
No, actually, I didn't want that.
Oh,
even though I was a fan of the DiCaprio, Romeo and Juliet, I didn't want that from this.
Okay.
But I thought it would be polished, like Game of Thrones on level magazine, you hear me? And it wasn't. So that's what threw me off. And that's probably why I couldn't take to it at first. That mixed with the dialogue, like I was lost. I was pulling it back and I was like, I was pulling it back, sitting there like this, and still couldn't understand what it was saying.
You didn't do the subtitles.
No, because I thought if I put on the it was two reasons. One, I thought if I put on the subtitles, it's not going to be relatable. It's still going to be talking how they're talking. And then two, I thought, let me do the thing. Yeah, I wanted to watch it for what it was made for. Like, you obviously done it like this for a reason. Like, you've obviously got them talking in this dialogue for a reason. So let me try and zone in. You get me? And it was interesting because I had saw some of the reviews, and like I said, this has been getting 10-10. All I've seen is 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Great film, boom, boom, boom. And it's interesting because when I was watching it, I was like, how are Americans gonna get this? Americans can't understand this. You don't even understand us half the time as it is already. It's like, how are they gonna understand this? You hear me?
Bro.
So it threw me off when I kept hearing great reviews, because when I watched it, I was like, but no one can understand this.
And on top of that, well, I'm baffled at how people were learning their lines, because this has to be like learning a new language.
I wasn't surprised at, because if you're an actor, this is fair enough.
And to be fair, they've probably done Macbeth plenty of times. But I was just
my man, like we said, what's his name? Sean Patrick Thomas was in Save the Last Dance, and I said that like he was in something else. Wasn't he in the Othello? Didn't he? Wasn't he in that?
Wasn't that Mercutio? Brendan Gleeson. Yeah. He was in. I remember him from Harry Potter. Can't remember the other guy's name, but
Millie. Was it Millie?
I can't remember
his surname, but he was in Harry Potter as well.
Yeah, he's in Harry Potter. You had Corey Hawkins, who was Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
He was in Walking Dead as well. He had dreads. Do you remember him from Walking Dead?
Yeah. I think I saw it. Was he in that before he was Dre? He was, isn't it?
Yeah. So
he was in the early doors.
Yeah, early doors. From like the Governor times, I think, or maybe just after that. And he was also in Into the Heights as well, that new musical.
That's about what's it? Thing Heights in New York. And
is that what it is? I know it's a Spanish thing. It's done by the same guy who done Hamilton.
What's it called? They call it something Heights in America, but it's like
I don't know.
In New York, sorry.
Okay. And they're making a new musical of Color Purple as well.
Okay.
And he's gonna be in that, Corey Hawkins.
Okay.
So he's on a little ascension.
Yeah. And not doing the bait stuff.
Yeah, this is he was good in this as well. Man like Macduff.
He was. Didn't have that much to do though.
I mean, he had one of the main moments.
Yeah, but that was about it.
I mean, it was,
and nothing happened till about then. I was a bit upset with that.
He had quite a bit. Even before that, his whole family got slaughtered.
That was around the same bit, bro.
I mean, it was a little bit after that.
It wasn't, bro. It's within the last 15, 20.
But your concept of time is warped.
bro, was it not in the last 15 to 20?
No, it wasn't in the last
Yes,
15
it
or
was,
20.
bro.
It
Yes,
wasn't.
it was.
It
Yes,
wasn't.
it was.
It
Yes,
wasn't.
it was.
It
Go
wasn't.
back and watch that.
What?
Yes,
When
it was. That
when
is
his girl died?
towards the end, bro.
When the wife died?
Yeah.
It wasn't in the last 15
Yes,
or 20.
Yes, it was.
It
bro.
wasn't.
Yes, so what was it in?
About like the last half an hour, 45.
You're a liar.
I'm not
It
lying.
was not in the last
It was.
45. It was not. I'm telling you, it was not in the last 45.
I mean, it has to be in the last 45.
Yeah, well, don't it?
I mean, it has to be.
You know what I mean?
It definitely
didn't start
was.
nowhere near 45. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, it was, and
Yeah,
even
me.
before that, he in the start he was.
Oh
there
yeah,
as
no,
well.
but I know. But then after that, well, I felt like that with this film though. There wasn't enough. There wasn't enough for
But
me.
it was. But I
Like,
think
did you
this,
see that? You see the moves Denzel bust towards the end,
that was sick though.
bro.
I didn't even know you had
All
that.
I needed was 2 more of those in the middle. You know,
Yeah, that was sick.
2 in the middle, and this film would have been different for me. Bro, it just didn't. I get what it was trying to do.
This was like
but
a
I-
theater
I
show.
know,
This was
but
like a
I'm
theater
really
show.
trying to watch that now, cuz.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what it was. It was like
I
a.
don't want that, bro.
Oh, you went in action. You went in Bad Boys, in Macbeth Boys. You went in Porsches and shit.
Oi, I'm not even against the whole. Like, I'm good with this. Like, I liked it, but I didn't want that. I didn't want this shit, bro.
But you went in.
I
the proper
wanted-
scene. You went in.
Yeah,
Nah, I know what you're saying, though.
I did, and you could have kept the dialogue as hard as it was.
Yeah.
Like, just give me.
But
Like, I
Go on.
didn't want Porsches and shit. How it ended,
wanted
like
Game of
how
Thrones.
my
Oh,
man
you
was
wanted-
moving, bro. Give me 1 or 2 more of those scenes, bro, and I would have been nice. I would have been a bit more nice, bro.
Do you know as well? You see with the language and stuff, yeah, you know, it became like a game to try and decipher it.
Bro,
It was
oh
like-
shit. So what I was saying off cam, sorry, is thank God for their acting, because 70% of this film I watched on their emotions and body
Yeah.
language, bro. Like, I had to get what they were trying to interpret by the way they were moving and how they would look at one another. I was like, oh, he said some lovey-dovey shit. Oh, he about to kick his ass. You get me? Like, literally, that's how I was getting. Because even when you digest what they're saying, yeah, even when you heard every single word, it's like, what do I do with this? Like, what does this mean?
well,
it's like, what the fuck does that mean?
Do you know what I thought as well? Yeah, I was like, I've never known people to talk so much to themselves.
But you know what, as I was saying to Alex, yeah, what this film told me, especially about those times, is how easy it is to go crazy and how boring it was, and why there was so much war, why people were so bitter. Bro, you're literally in 4 walls. It's just stone and brick. It's just one massive castle. Nothing's going on in there. You hear me? It's dead out, bro. All you've got is your mind.
You know-
And that's why they always just beating down the place all the time, and they got kids in it. Bro, there's nothing to do, bro. You're just in 4 stone walls. It's cold. It looked cold.
Yeah,
you
it
hear
did look
me?
cold and
Like, where was the
airy.
heat?
And airy. Yeah, it just looked cold and airy. Do you know what? bit-
Hollow, yeah.
Do you know
No
what bit-
furniture.
You know what bit that made me laugh, yeah, is when Denzel's walking down the thing, yeah, and he sees the knife, and he goes, "Is that?"
Yeah, because you know you can't repeat the words he said
goes,
to
"Is that-"
describe this
Man
knife.
goes, "Is that thy knife and hilt or something?" It's like grace my hand, but
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
I was like, well,
Shall I let it grace my
yeah,
hand?
it's like
the
grace
palm?
my hand by these. And
It's like, what?
wash thy blood off man's hands and fight in steeds. I was like, what? Bro? Just talk English, bro. Like, what are you saying?
It's like, allow me. Nah, the dialogue was a lot.
It was hard,
It
man.
was
Can't lie,
a
bro.
lot.
Nah, it was difficult, bro.
I don't know.
I rate you for not watching it with not even that, like the subtitles,
How did that help though?
because
I still didn't know. It wasn't
because
just,
it helped me decipher what was going on. Like, because I hear it, then see it, and then I get a chance to think. Whereas if I just hear it, I'm trying to listen for the next bit. If you get what I'm saying, like I had a chance to kind of break it down, and man was like, yeah,
It's a bit like when I tell you, the only thing that annoyed me, it was a bit like when I tell you about like why I don't like watching foreign films with subtitles. It's because I have to zone in too much. And after a while, like I had to just commit. Like, I had to commit. I couldn't do nothing else. I had to commit. I had to zone in. I had to commit to this.
I was gonna say,
Like the
because
last hour, I committed.
I was gonna say because you didn't want to watch the other thing.
Yeah,
because
but
and I was gonna say, like, how did you?
And could you imagine if you made me do, bro? This is, you know what, you're
like, this is the same.
After.
I'm like,
but
this
here
is the
I'm
same.
saying, that's the exact same reason though, because I had to commit way too much to this.
Well,
like, there was no way I could take my eyes off, just hit an audio book it for a second, and then know what was going on. That's
Audio
wild.
book it. Yeah, this the language in this is mad.
But what did you think of Denzel? Quickly,
Yeah, he was dope. He's
He
Denzel.
still delivered. But that's what I'm
Denzel,
saying,
like-
bro. That's what I'm saying. He can't really fail. But yeah, no, you say that, but this is probably the furthest left he's been.
Really?
What has been more out of character for Denzel than this?
Was it really out of character? It was just him. He's just speaking different words.
Well, that was.
It's just the same him, bro.
Don't you think that's nuts though? Because it's not.
It
You
was.
don't look, yeah, but you don't, yeah, but you still rate him.
Even when-
you
even
don't
when-
look at it and say, oh, you don't look at him like flipping Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves has played John Wick for the last 2 decades, bro.
Yeah, but
And
yeah,
you know that for a fact. So you
Yeah,
don't
but
really
that's
rate
not-
a couple
yeah,
of
but-
his films.
but
you
then-
don't do that to Denzel. Bro.
yeah, but Keanu Reeves is very monotone. He's very like.
It doesn't matter.
But this is Denzel. Even
Yeah,
when
but
he was
Denzel
sitting
doesn't
on
really
the
wow too
even
much
when he
in
was
this
sitting on the thing at the end, and he's like, and the guy's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Macbeth." It's like, bro, this John Q motherfucker in the wrong film, motherfucker.
John Q. You know?
I'm like, bro, man. Yeah, this is like Macbeth. It's like, bro. I'm like, you,
Nah, don't do that
you
to
ain't
man.
even trying.
Don't do that to man. There was a couple training day moments.
You know what's like, it's just like, Rad, did you learn your lines? Like, yes. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
No,
I just
but that's
did
what
him.
makes him.
But what I'm saying, no, he's
But
a
that's
G.
what makes him a G, though.
Yeah, of course he's a G, but I'm saying this was, you're saying far left, like man
It
was
is,
doing something
though.
complete.
It
The
is.
only difference that
The
he was
accent,
doing.
the type of film, he was
The
a lot more.
accent was
I mean, not the accent.
the
dialogue.
language, yeah, the dialogue, yeah, the
Yeah,
dialogue was
flipping-
different. But that's the only left.
The type of film, like he was a lot more calmer, bro. He didn't really spaz.
But I see him spaz, bro.
Well,
One
he did.
time, bro. I see him spaz. I was like, raw.
Yeah, but he didn't really spaz though.
But he spazzed in this more than I think I've seen him
Don't,
spaz.
dude. Not the Denzel. Why you don't
Bro,
do that?
my
to
man
bro?
started stamping on the ground and
He
you
was
see that
going
bit?
mad, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
but
He
it wasn't.
spazzed.
Yeah, but it wasn't
He
like.
spazzed.
No, it wasn't like that kind of spaz. Don't do that. You're selling the wrong.
Do you know what? Do you know how I
This
know?
was different for
Do you know
Denzel.
why I even know?
Name a character he's played that's more different than this one, than his usual characters.
They're all the same.
No, they're not, bro. This was but I'm saying this is the furthest left.
It's not left. The only left
It's-
was the language. That was the only left.
Bro, he's never played a character like a Shakespeare character.
He didn't really play a Shakespeare character.
did. He was
make
Macbeth,
this,
bro.
Make this English. Put this English is just another film. Two action scenes, bro. And you're talking. This is a normal Denzel film, bro. Just in black and white. He wasn't any different, bro.
Bro, he came with a bit of something. You hear me? I bet your crush. You were impressed with her though. Was she different?
No, but
was she different to?
I will say that she isn't the same in the movies. Denzel has his. That's Denzel.
fair enough,
whereas
but-
Frances McDormand is not. That's not her thing. So it's the same as if you would have put fucking Bateman in this. He'd have done the same thing.
Nah, he wouldn't.
He would have
Nah, he
been.
wouldn't.
Well, Bateman would have been doing the same thing, riding the horse, being like getting shot. Be like, if you hit me again with those arrows,
I shall take it. No, it wouldn't be.
But nah, he was sick. I liked Denzel in this.
The acting was sick. The acting saved this.
All
it
of this-
didn't save
all of this was
film,
sick, to be
but
honest. I thought it was all good.
It was like watching a play.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like watching a play.
It was watching a super polished play
Yeah,
filmed by Apple.
yeah.
That's what it was.
One thing I was gonna say about Apple as well, yeah. My missus actually got the Apple TV, so
Okay, yeah,
not the TV, but
Yeah.
the app, the streaming thing. It's clean, you know, like mad clean. Like it's probably my favorite interface out of all of them.
Are you surprised?
No, when I was on it, I was like, makes sense. Super clean, like super
Is there a lot-
sleek.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of stuff on there. There was a lot of stuff on
I
there.
can imagine. But this is what we said about Swan.
Yeah.
Swan song.
Oh yeah,
And-
and this looks like an Apple movie
right,
as well. It
exactly.
looks like an
It's
Apple
just
movie.
simple.
Yeah,
It's just low budget
Yeah.
in comparison
yeah,
to like what's going on inside the movie.
Yeah, but
this
it makes
is
sense.
Clean.
Clean,
This is the
blood.
cleanest
And you know,
black and white film
bro,
you'll ever see.
clean, bro.
You hear me?
I watched it in the Ultra HD D, bruv, on the Apple ting, bruv. The first one is like clean, bruv.
Brand spankers.
Yeah, it was clean. I was like, raw. And I don't think I've watched the black and white movie in donkey's years either.
No. The only one I checked out is one that we'll be doing soon, but we'll touch upon that another time. But,
well, anyway, let's wrap this one up because we've been... watch it or not?
Watch it. It's a watch it.
Would you watch it again? You don't really watch movies again.
I want to.
I want to watch it.
No, I don't really watch movies again, but I almost pulled it back an hour in because
you wanted to absorb it now.
Because I felt like it got better. I was like, no, I'm doing it a bit of a disjustice because I didn't really like it in the beginning. So now I like it. Let me take it all in. But it's too much, bro. It's too much to go through that again.
I think the first like 45 minutes is dead. I didn't even
like the way he murked the king. That was dead.
I don't know why I keep yawning at this exact same time.
Bro, I'm just be like, yo, at this point, I think it's a disease. I think you got a condition.
It's like my body knows it's coming to an end. It's like, right, bedtime. Bedtime. Like, but the way he killed the king was, you telling me that word equalizer? Nah, you looked me in the face and you told me that word equalizer.
I didn't like
you told me that word equalizer.
I didn't like the killing.
Man even was like,
yeah. Yo, Benzo's a G, though. He's been shaking Hollywood.
He's a G, bro. Man, even just like
he's holding him down with one hand as well, you know.
How weak was the king?
Big belly white man, you know. Man's holding him here.
I was weak. Yeah,
just one hand, just had him. I was like. So watch it from me though. It's good. It's different. It's polished. It's new. If you're into Shakespeare, you'd probably love it. If you've never heard of Shakespeare, this might be a good. Because I've never actually watched anything like with that dialogue all the way through.
I remember I read like probably in school.
But come on, that was
and I'm never gonna do it again either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that was probably why I took this in like without the subtitles as well. Because I was like. You know, I've never even watched something like this before with this dialogue. So, but yeah, so watch it. Check it out the one time. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Right, come to the end of the show.
You didn't say you'll watch it.
Didn't I? No. I'll definitely watch it. Cool. No, I said I'd watch it. Did I not? Okay. Well, yeah, so watch it from me as well. I really enjoyed it, liked it, thought it was dope. But would I watch it again? No. It was clean. It was good visuals. Dope. First 45 is
hard.
The last hour I thought was dope because there was a lot going on.
The realness is, if you didn't have to review it, would you have got past the first 45?
No, yeah, I wouldn't have. I turned it off and messaged you. You
hadn't finished it yet?
No, I watched half an hour and then I said to you, had you seen it? You said no, and I was almost gonna say scrap it because one of the language, and I know you already said you didn't want to do the thing because of the sub, so I was like, there's no point in me even bothering with this. But then I forgot to say what I was gonna say, and then it was too late. It was on the day because I only watched it today.
I watched it 2 days ago.
Okay, I only watched it today, so I was like, yeah. But yeah, so watch it from me.
Oh.